Well, hello. How's everybody? Holidays are great. It's me, Rob Johnson, aka Furious, and my co-host for the day. Uh,
Robert Johnson, aka Lil Furious.
so, what's been happening with you, man? What grade you in now?
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade. Uh, Anything interesting happening at school this year?
Um, we got so we just got we got new teachers and we getting transferred to a new building.
Why do you think that's happening?
Oh, they didn't tell us why. I think it's because of the government thing.
Was that the government shutdown or something?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. You think it's because of money?
No, sir. They said that we was moving to a bigger building.
But there's another uh, school that's connecting with your school,
Yes, sir.
another all boys school.
Yes, sir. In the all boys school.
You might be going to a different school after this. I think it'd be good to have you interacting with some girls. What you think? But I can't hear you. When you talking, you
Yes,
got.
sir.
Oh, okay, there you go. 'Cause I don't want to be the only one talking.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Hmm. So what you got for the audience?
I got some.
You want to thank them for checking out the last video and
Yes, I thank y'all, and I thank y'all for getting us to almost 20 views or
20
higher.
views. Man, we got 35 subscribers.
Well, thank y'all.
Look. 35 subscribers. And the interview we did, let's see, we had how many views? Is that it? Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Let's see. Streamed a year ago, 5 months ago. There's 39 views. I don't even know how to get to the one that did the. Is this it? Those are the shorts. Past live streams. Okay, here we go. Maybe it'll be on this one. Yeah, it might be on this one. Explains that's 5 views, 6 views, 29 views. Okay, and now it's 318 views. How many you say? 20 something? We had 318 views on that one. I think that's fantastic.
Yes, that's real good.
Over a year it did that 318 views. So we gotta do one better.
Yes, sir.
I think this one could be it.
This might be it.
This might be it.
Yes,
All right. So tell you what, we this one right here. I think we could get comments and everything, and they got a what is that Christmas pack? Oh, I don't know what that means. Anywho, so anyway, so thank y'all for rocking for checking us out. Would love for you to subscribe and share it with some other people. But today we just gonna really just sit back and chill out. It ain't no pressure. I was gonna pull the chessboard out and have us playing a little chess while we go through a little questions and answers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because of course I'm not raising what they consider to be a boy. I'm raising a young man. And young men have questions that they don't get to ask people at school. Most of the time at school, there are teachers and principals and everybody that's in any kind of authority other than the PE teacher, the science, or whatever teacher it is. They usually have like one or two male figures in the school that's actually teaching, which I don't know how they do that. And security usually you have a one or two. They mix it up a little bit, but most of the people at the school are females, so it's sort of hard to actually expect your kid to learn certain things when it comes to growing up as being a young man from a lot of women. Sound bad? Sound sexist? sound different. I know it's okay, but anyway, what you know, you got something to say about that?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. So, uh, the young man that came up with some questions for me. You want to go back and forth, or you want to get all yours out the way? Then I can ask you some questions. Or you want me to get some out the way, and then you get some out. How you want to do it?
You can get some out the way.
You want me to get some out the way?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Tell me about a moment at school when you felt proud.
Um,
I had just got my highlighter too. What I do with that highlighter? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
a moment when I passed tryouts for gym.
You passed the tryouts for gym.
Yes, sir. So that means
Talk to me. What kind of trials? What were they doing?
we had to run. We had to do one rep, one back and forth once. It's one rep. Well, you have to, 5 of those is one set. We had to do, I think, 5 sets.
Uh-huh.
So we had to do 25, and I passed. Because we couldn't slow down when we was getting to the wall, and then we had to keep going.
What, like suicides?
Yes, I was like suicide.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. You want me to ask some more, or you want to ask me something right quick?
I actually said,
All right. What you got?
why is it that men, when they have their child, they get super scared?
Why is it that when men have children, they get super scared?
Yes, sir.
Because men feel like it's hard to take care of themselves, let alone another person, especially with their first kid. We ain't in no place where it's like, we know exactly what to do, how to do what. Man, listen. First off, financially, we don't know what to expect. Emotionally, we don't know what to expect. Physically, we don't know what to expect. Because now you got somebody that depends on you, and it's not just like I could just walk away from you and still consider myself to be a man. You know, and if you take pride in your father in fatherhood, then of course it's gonna be like, yeah, that's my son, that's my daughter. You don't want to be of the like, yeah, that's my son, he ain't nothing, or that's my daughter, she ain't nothing. You don't want to be like that. You want to be proud when you say, hey, that's my son right there. You see him? You see him holding up that trophy? You see him being awarded? You see this? You see them grades? You see how they that's what daddy want to do. Look at my son over there doing what he's supposed to do without me telling him. Taking the initiative. That's what we want to do. Man, I ain't gotta worry about him. He all right. He gonna do what he doing. Look at him. Watch this. Watch it. And then he go over there and do exactly what he's supposed to do. And all daddy gotta do is sit back and smile. Like, yeah, that's my son right there. See what I'm saying? But you don't know how your son or daughter gonna turn out. It's always variables that you can't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got another parent, you got aunts and uncles, you got sister, you got grandparents, and there's a lot of people that contributes to the characteristics that you pick up on. You can pick up bad habits from just about anybody. And your dad is sitting back like, man, I can't trust nobody because my kid could pick up something from anybody. That's why dads get scared, because dads are so used to being in control of what he puts out into the world. Now he can't be in control. He can't be responsible because you got your own little personality or whatever, and then you got other people that's influencing you in certain ways. So it's a catch-22. Know what a catch-22 is?
No, sir.
No matter which side you get a 2. Double-edged sword is good and bad. However you want to say it. It's one of those type of situations. So You want to ask another one, or you want me to ask you one?
You can ask me one.
Ask you one.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. What's something that's been on your mind lately?
Um,
That too broad? Too got too many answers for that?
yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do this one. What's one thing that's tricky for you lately, and how have you tried to handle it?
That's tricky for me.
Yeah. I like that question. I like that. Let me highlight that question because I like that question. Just in case you ask me what I asked you, and then I got to go back and see. I don't want to forget. You see how you see how I'm keeping track of what I'm asking you to?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, that's what I be trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back, check on stuff. You got to be able to go back and say, "This is what I asked. This is how I asked. This is how I answered." All that kind of stuff. Keep records and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Science. That's what's been tricky.
Science has been tricky.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's like, okay, so the homework is easy, but it's a lot of homework to do because the classwork, no problem with me. It's just the homework.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you doing the homework, if you try to like do it, if you try to do it one day, you're probably gonna be up to like 11, 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try to do it like Monday through Friday, you probably gonna be there till like 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
get pieces of it done.
So you instead of trying to do it all at one time, you prioritize your time and you figure out when you could do what.
Yes, sir. And if it don't work, I'll just do most of it in one day, then just be done with it the next day.
Mm,
Then I'll just be free for the rest of the days.
mm, Okay. All right. Okay. So that's how you tried to handle it. You sort of put time slots where you could get it done. Sort of split it up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 You want to ask me something else, or you?
Okay, I'll ask you something. Um, why is it that when a man get put in court because he put his hands on a woman, the judge believes everything the woman says, but don't think that the woman could get crazy and hit people?
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, that's a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Uh, well, in society, the woman is considered to be the weaker vessel, and because she's the weaker vessel, they look at it as if she is uh, the one that's being taken advantage of or the victim. I had a conversation with uh, this lady at the barbershop yesterday, and I was like, she was like, "What are the strengths of something?" I forget exactly what it was about, but I told her, I said, part of the reason that women get so much leeway when they go into the courtroom is because physically they have they aren't able to with stand up to a man, right? So with that being said, their vulnerability is much greater than ours. So of course, people are gonna feel sorry for a woman, no matter if it's a judge, the police, it don't matter, another woman, another dude. They always gonna feel sorry for the woman and take that woman's side because she's the one that's more vulnerable. Even if she actually provokes the man, they still take her side. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So um, because she's the weaker vessel, they always lean more towards her because she's the one that's going to need the help more than the man will need the help. That makes sense?
Yes, sir. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So, what made you ask that question?
Because I've been hearing a lot about it.
You've been hearing a lot about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of it coming to the light, man. Because a lot of women took that and took advantage of that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like making false accusations. You know what that means when I say make false accusations?
basically make up a story.
Make up a story, accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do just because they know when they go outside and start crying and getting loud that everybody gonna look at her and feel sorry for her, and then they gonna be over there like, leave her alone. What did he do? Do you need my help? That's how that go. So that's why that happens that way.
You wanna go now?
It don't matter if you want to go out. You can go out. I got plenty of questions.
I'll go one more time.
All right, because you ain't got but what 3 questions.
This is for women out there. Why do y'all like going shopping?
Oh, see now you want to ask a woman a question. You should let me get a woman online so you can ask. I can't answer that.
Yes, sir. That's just for the people in the comments.
Oh, so you saying you like them to leave a comment? See, you should have told me that. I ain't even go over your questions. If I had known that was a question, I would have had, what I'm saying, put it together so we can, But this is open dialogue for me and you. I ain't worried about no woman.
Yes, sir. Okay, I got it. Do you know why do women hate men so much?
That's a good question. Now, it may seem like all women hate men. It may seem that way, but that's not what it is. It's a lot of women that look at men a certain type of way because they feel like men have done certain things to them to make them the way that they are.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll say it this way. There's certain groups of women that use other women's trauma to actually respond to how men treat them. Because certain groups of women haven't had the experiences that other women have had to actually even hate men like that. Like, if a woman hate a man because she feel like he's abusive, but she ain't never been beat up by a man, that's not her trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Or if she's, she hate men because she feel like all men cheat, but ain't no man cheated on her. That's not her trauma. That's something that she was taught. So a lot of times right now in society, the way that things are, people are teaching women that they don't need a man. And because they being taught that they don't need a man and that men can't tell them what to do and where to go and when to and why to and none of that. When a man do try to go over and say, hey, this isn't right and this isn't, this isn't how that's done, then they catch an attitude. It's not that they hate them. It's just that they feel like, nobody can tell them what to do. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they like, don't correct me. It ain't your job to correct me. You ain't my daddy type of thing.
Yes, sir.
But do they really hate me? I don't think they really hate men like that.
Yes, sir.
I think they love them. They just don't know how to express love to a man because they were never taught how to express love to a man.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see. All right, let's see here. Has anything happened with friends that made you feel left out or upset?
That they were upset. No, sir, not really. If I can't really think of nothing that they left me out of.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see then. What's something your friends do that you really like?
Something they do that I really like.
Yeah.
Exploring. They like to explore.
What they explore?
What they let curiosity get to their mind sometimes.
They
But
let
if they have a bad feeling about it, they won't go there unless somebody been there before and it's a good place. But they like to explore, and I love exploring things too.
Okay. Mhm. What class makes time fly for you and why?
ELA
ELA.
English Language Arts because when we have a project your mind not really on the time. It's about what you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when you doing your work, it's like some people think time goes slow, but when you actually focused on your work,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you have to be there for like an hour and a half, but it seems it's like 30 minutes to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, if you could help with one thing right now, what would it be?
Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. I'll ask you that one. Okay, let me see. That's a quick way to answer that one. All right. Let me see. What do you want people to remember about you? That's a great question right there. God, dog, boy, I'm telling you, I like that.
What I did for the people and how I helped people. How what I did to make money.
How you help people, other people, and what you did to make money.
Yes.
That's what you want them to remember.
And what's my last name and where it came from.
That's what you want people to remember.
Yes, sir.
You don't want them to remember that you're a nice person. You don't want them to remember that you were smart. You don't want them to remember that you were um, compassionate. You don't want them to remember that you treated everybody fair. You don't want them to remember none of that.
Not kind of, but not really, because some people ain't gonna really care about that, in my opinion. Because I think people only gonna care about what that person did, how they did it, and what they did to do it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Here go one. If you could design the perfect weekend, what would it include?
Perfect weekend. That's a good one. If I could, what would it include if I had a perfect weekend?
Ooh, I got a better one. You want to do that one, or you want me to do the better one?
You can do the better one.
What would you do if you had a whole day with no rules?
With no rules.
No rules.
No rules. And I could say whatever.
Say whatever. Do whatever. No rules.
No rules. Okay. I'll go skydiving. I'll go out. Would there be any effects to it?
No rules.
No. I'll go skydiving. I'll go to meet Jesus. I'm gonna go in skydiving, meet Jesus. I'm going that helicopter. I'm going the helicopter that ends up crashing to something after jumping into a pool and just travel through a forest to find my way back home. Damn. The last thing I'll probably do is do random science experiments.
Okay. You got more questions?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
Why is it that men don't like to cry or show their feelings when they're upset?
Why don't men like to cry or show
Their feelings.
their feelings when they're upset?
Yes, sir.
Because men have to be in control. When you're upset, you don't have control. Have you ever seen a person that was upset and they acted off their emotions? Because being upset is an emotion, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you know when the Hulk, he's like, you don't want to make me angry?
Yes, sir.
That's a man that acts off his emotions. He's not in control of what he destroys, where he goes, who he hurts, nothing. And with men, most men, especially men that's capable of destruction, You don't want them to act off of their emotions. Let's say myself, right? Would
Right.
you like to see me mad to a point where I don't care about nothing? All I know is I'm mad, and now I want to hurt people, and I want to destroy things, and I want to just tear up everything in front of me.
No, sir.
That's not a good look, right?
Right.
That's why men don't don't go off their emotions.
Um, okay, I get it.
You see,
Yes, sir.
because I could throw this table quick. Here's the crazy part. If all men acted off their emotion and started destroying everything, no one could stop them. Think about it. What woman is strong enough to stop? How many women do you think are strong enough to stop me if I go into a destructive type of mindset?
Like
It is not a lot of them. I promise you. It ain't even a. It probably ain't even a handful. So that's why. See, a lot of women they go on their little um, temper tantrums to where they like I see red and they destructive, but they can only destroy so much. Men can destroy everything. That makes sense. So yeah, that's why I tell you get control of your emotions. I don't. You don't need to be over there mad and then you can't get your schoolwork done. Mad now you can't get your chores done. You mad now you can't do what you supposed to do. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Uh, was that it? That's all your question?
no, sir. Why is it that us boys get hurt all the time but keep smiling even though we're hurt inside and feel real bad?
That ain't no question on there. Let me see.
That one right there.
What? Well, you done asked some questions that ain't on here then already.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, you just mixing it up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So why is it that boys get hurt all the time but keep smiling even though because we have to show strength. If you see me crying all the time, that means you gonna think you supposed to cry all the time. How am I gonna be an example for you if I'm sitting there crying? Do you know what crying is? A cry is when you looking for someone to feel sorry for you. It's when you're looking for help. That's when you cry. You notice that? Like if a baby cry, they looking around to see who's looking, so they could either give them something or change their diaper, or it's human behavior. When a woman cries, she looking for a man to come and make her feel better. It's human behavior. You cry because you need help or you're overwhelmed. Men ain't got that luxury. Most of the time, ain't nobody gonna come help no man. That's all it is to it. So men don't cry because even when they did cry, they didn't get the results that they thought they should get. So now it's like cry for what? Just keep doing what you're doing and figure it out. You sweating under your arm? Yeah, you got a wet spot under your arm, boy.
Where?
You can't see it. It's under your arm. Look right here. Look.
I put deodorant on.
What that? Okay. It's anti. It's
Cool
pers.
rush.
What?
Cool rush.
Cool rush degree.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I ain't used degree in a long time. I've been using.
Dove.
Yeah, I use that Dove now. You might have to switch up. Anyway, that's your last one.
No.
Okay, figure it out. But while you figure it out, when do you feel most like yourself?
When I'm alone and I could just act the way I want to feel. Sometimes, like when I wanna act like myself, sometimes silly, but also I'm sometimes like mean and silly at the same time.
Mean and silly.
Yes, sir. So I'm like a half happy, half mean heart.
Mm, okay. If you could describe your mood this week as a weather pattern, what would it be and why?
Mm, uh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Cloudy,
Cloudy.
not rain, but cloudy.
Okay.
Because I would say, even though today, I mean this week, it wasn't as bad. There still was some moments like I didn't know what to do. I was gonna call y'all sometimes, but I was like, I didn't want to really do that because I didn't want to feel like I'm weak, where I'm gonna need my parents every time I get in a situation.
Okay. Mhm. But you could call them because you didn't tell me what the situation was. How did it work out?
It it kind of didn't work out.
So, if you had told me about that situation, matter of fact, let's look at it this way: it didn't work out, right?
Right?
What did you learn? And if that situation comes up, do you know how to handle it now?
No, sir.
So without you letting me know what that situation is, I could not give you advice on how to handle it. So if that situation comes up again, what do you do? The same thing you did?
No, sir.
You see how not informing me doesn't help?
Yes, sir.
That's why I tell you, you can talk to me about anything. You can ask me anything. I'm here.
Yes,
And if I ain't got the answer, guess what? I might tell you I ain't got the answer, but I get it and we'll figure it out together. You know what I'm talking about?
yes, sir.
So, don't keep stuff like that to yourself, man. It's stuff like that that make kids feel like they ain't got nobody sometimes. Like that. Remember what I told you when the last time you got suspended? I said you told me what happened, and then you start. I don't think you was making stuff up, but
I
you
was
know
kind of shifting.
you was shifting because you didn't know how I was gonna be about what was going on. But when you told me what happened, I said, listen, tell me the truth. He did this. You was mad. You waited till you got a chance to do what you needed to do. And that's when you did what you did.
Yes.
All right. So, all right. Let's stop. Thank y'all.
See.
Later.